video on card making. I see a lot of people posting it. Card making been out a long time ago, so I don't know who to give credit to for coming out with it, but whoever did, thank you, is very nice. So I'm gonna go here to shapes, and I'm gonna unlock it, and I'm gonna do a 9 by 8, 9.8 by 6 inches in height, and then I'm gonna lock it. Then I'm gonna turn this white. And when I tell you, I don't know what Cricut did to this program, but it done gave me a lot of problems. Two days, 3 days, I can't get in here. I can't text. I can't do nothing. So I'm gonna go to arrange and move her to the front. And the size is the size you want her, depend on what you think. So I'm gonna fix it where as though none of this here white is showing. And then, since that's the size I like, I'm going to duplicate her and move it to the side. Then I'm going to shadow the whole thing, and I'm going to weld it. Now that I weld her into this thing, now you can actually see the shape of her face. I'm going to arrange her back to the front again, and that's where she goes. I'm not going to attach it or do anything because this is going to be a print and cut for her face. It's going to come on by itself. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. I'm sure I ain't the only one with these problems with this Cricut. Alright, so I'm going to put her here. These are the words that I'm going to be using. I'm not going to try to delete it and do it over again for y'all, only because when I try to text, it doesn't work. So let me click on the font. It's called Fling Standard. Fling Standard is the font that I use. So I'm going to move her to the side, and then I'm going to take this, and then I'm going to group it, and then I'm going to attach it. Okay, so that's done. Now I'm going to go here to shape again, and I'm going to get a black shape because I want to do a 2-layer card for the inside. Let me go back first and get me a score line. I don't have the scoring tool, so I'm just going to basically just use it as a reference for me to use for my own one. So I'm going to, it said arrange. You want to let me arrange? I lined it. Okay. Get this one out. There you go. So I line it in the center. So it's in the center, and I'm going to group it for right now. So I'm going to go back to my card. Arrange in the front. So my card, I want to put black inside first. That's going to be my card inside. Then I want to, when you open it. So basically, this part is in the front. So now I'm working on the inside. So don't pay attention to the words. The words don't have nothing to do with the inside. So I'm going to duplicate that. And I'm going to put another card on this side because I want cards in the inside. So we're looking at the inside right now. Don't go over your face or nothing and mess that up. Alright. So that's the inside. Then I'm going to go here and I'm going to duplicate it again because I want a white card inside as well. So it's going to be layered. And I'm going to duplicate that one, put it over here, and create another white card to go inside. Because we're doing layers, I'm going to do layers. Layers might look nice on the card. Alright. So I went on my phone and I uploaded this from Google. Uploaded it from Google. It's a heart because sometimes it's hard to get stuff from Cricut Design Space. So I'm gonna go to shape here because it has somebody's information on there. It's got somebody. Look at my thing go all crazy. Let me go back. You don't move stuff out the way. It'll be acting up. We move it out the way. Alright, so I'm going to unlock this. I want to take away whatever that little writing is on top of that. And I'm going to slice it out. Get rid of it. Alright, so that's done. So yes, you can go to Google and find different quotes to put inside your cards. So I found this quote. I think it was pretty. I'm going to unlock it. It says, of course I can rewarded. I am rewarded because I love you. Alright, I can't hardly see it. But that's gonna go here. So let me take the card, bring the card down here, put this inside, and we're gonna use it as, and we're gonna group it and attach it. So it becomes, this whole thing will become a standard print and cut. So I want this to be print and cut. It looked like it's trying to do it in two different sections. So I think, let me flatten it so it can be one print and cut. So now the paper and this is going to print out as one, as a print and cut. Just like this picture going to be a print and cut. So I'm going to put that up there and that'll go on that card. Then, I guess this can be considered a Valentine's. Let me go to shape and find some hearts. They got a lot of stuff in here now. Let me see what else I want to put. That's it. Just use the heart. And take the heart and turn it red. And then I'm just gonna you know, do something to it. Let me put one in this corner. Duplicate it. And then put, I think it would be nice to do a triangle. Leave it like that. Put one in this corner nicely. Take this one, flip it upside down, put one in this corner. Well, remember to move it first, because we're going to attach this to, and we're going to make that a print and cut too as well. Might as well. So all these are going to become print and cut. So I'm going to do this here, and I'm going to group it, and I'm going to flatten it. Go over it and make sure it says print and cut. Right now, it's doing something different. Okay, it flattened it, and it says print and cut here. So that's done. I don't know why my thing going crazy. Alright, let me get that and bring that over. Get rid of the score line, don't leave it. Alright, so this white card with the hearts is going to go inside. I think that's going to be very cute. Where my girl at, I don't know. She's going again. Let me find her. There she go. She's all the way over there. So these two cards is inside, that's outside. I'm gonna pull her, and I'm gonna go to make it. Let me just make it before I mess it up. Just pick it. It's gonna give me a break. So it looks like the first picture is cutting out the square. Does it? I hope it's doing print and cut. Unless it's going to cut both squares out, it's going to cut the square out and her out at the same time. That's what it looks like. Let me go to continue to see what it's actually going to do. Send it to my printer. Take the bleed out. I'm gonna send it to my printer and see what it looks like. And then I'm gonna push cancel because I wanna make sure. So this one is gonna print and cut this one, that square. This one here, we don't need the score line. I don't know why it's cutting score line. Number four, it's gonna cut out the shape. So it's gonna cut out several different things, and then the last one is that one. Alright, so I'm going to take this printing out, and then I'll hit y'all up in a second. Let me turn off this video. So here's my picture that printed out. Hopefully, because you can't see the white anyway, so hopefully this is what it's supposed to do. So I'm going to put it on my mat, and my mat is, let me see how much we're going to do it the long way. I'm putting this on here the long way because that's what the program says. Do it the long way. And then I'm going to take a little teeny bit of tape, put it inside because I took the mat and rubbed it against my pants because this was a new one and I don't want it messed up. So I'm going to put it on there in the machine now. So I got my picture on my pad and it's going to cut it out now. Let me see that it's gonna search the square lines, and this part is just for my new beginners, so they'll see that the machine is not acting funny, and that's exactly what it does. It's searching the bar line, and then it's gonna cut out what I need. I'm just showing them this first part. And then the rest of it, they should be able to do on their own. When it finishes, it's going to go all the way to the right to let you know that it's been accepted, and now I'm just going to cut it out. So my group is called Craft It Together as One. I would like to thank y'all for finding my channel and liking my stuff. But please, I need y'all to take a moment out and subscribe to my channel. Like and subscribe to my channel. I have up 97 videos. So I should be up to almost 100 because I just did a few videos over a couple days. So I should be close to 100 videos. And I have 38,000 people in my Facebook group. So let's see what it did. All right, my picture was printed. Hopefully it came out right this time. And it did. Look at that. Just don't use a brand new pad. This was a brand new pad, and I took it and I rubbed it on my pajama pants to get rid of that extra stickiness so it won't mess up my thing. So it actually turned out pretty good. The only issue is there's a little nip right there that I'm just going to cut off. And that should be fine. So I'm going to go ahead and print out all the rest, and then I'll see you soon. Here's that second picture, the one I said I found on Google. And I put it in that box, and then I flatten it to make it part of the picture. So it did a print and cut. So I'm going to do a print and cut on this. I think it's going to look nice inside that card. So I'm going to cut that out and cut the rest out. So this one I'm about to do is going to cut out the shape of the whole card. And it requires a pen. It requires a pen. And I got cricut pens. You put it in there till you hear a click. And then you close it. I like to put my tops on top so I can find them. And we're going to go ahead and it's going to write down the words that I put on there, and then it's actually going to cut the shape out as well at the same time. So you see it's writing all my words out now nicely with the pens, and you can actually use marker too, but before you use the marker, put a piece of paper under it first to make sure you're not shoving it down and that you're allowing the thing to drop down and actually write for you. So I'm just going to print out. So everything has been cut out and everything came out perfect. No mistakes. Oh my God, because I was looking for some. So I got this cut out. She's cut out. The little ones with the heart I put on there, I think it's cute. The one I found on Google, and then I flattened it on top of the card to do a printing cut. And then I have my black ones. So now let's put it together. This is the fun part. I'm using B7000. And that's going to be able to put my girl on here without too much trouble. Because it has a precise tip. The little tip keeps everything organized and in place. Especially when it comes to this earring that's been cut out. So I'm going to carefully go ahead and put some glue on there all around the edge of her. Put it here. All the way around the whole shape. Not too clumpy. I'm going to put some on her eyelashes, around her mouth, and then a little bit inside to secure it and make sure it don't come off. Put the top back on because it actually pushes the glue back inside. All right. So let's stick her on here on the front. I don't have no nails, y'all, so that ain't easy. Let's get the clean side of paper. So I'm going to carefully stick her on here, line her up with the cut that's already made from the Cricut machine. Press her down, and there you go. I'm going to be adding some flowers on her. Now, take in mind that this card will not fit in the envelope, but it will fit in one of those clear cellophane bags that you can use as an envelope. You can get the right size for it, and you put it in there, and you put a little bow on top of it or something with the heart hanging off. Will be nice. So we're gonna what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and fold this. I'm not using my thing. A bow. I'm just gonna fold it myself. Nicely folded. All right, so that's the front of it. It's looking cute. And now we're gonna open it up, and we're gonna start layering our cards. So this one go here on this side. I'm gonna use some of this tape. That might be too big. Let me try some of this one. These are dots. And they don't always work out the way you want. So line it up. I got this from Michael. So line it up so that dot can come out on that corner. So that one worked out good, but you just have to line them up before you put them on the paper. And believe me, once you put it on there, you make a mistake, you cannot get this apart without ripping your paper up. So I've been on YouTube for years. It's been very exciting. It's different. I've been interacting with people. The Facebook group has grown tremendously. Oh my gosh. Sharon Worley is my admin. She does a wonderful job at keeping everything in control. So you don't have to worry about coming on there and being bullied, because she has all of that under control. So I'm going to put this here. I use those dots. And on top of that black one, because we're doing layers, I'm going to add some dots to this one. So I'm going to do the same thing. Make sure my dots is lined up before I put it on here. But this is a cute little thing. Hey, don't be messing up. I'll put that on each side and one in the middle. And one in the middle. This nice heart, pretty heart, is now going to go in the middle. So everything don't have to actually be written by the pen. Because the thing I that I figure out with the pens is that you can't it don't fill in the spaces, and I don't like that about the pen part. So now let's go and add. Isn't it looking cute so far? Oh my gosh! And you'll put this one here, and all them people in the group making all them nice little cards. And my beginners ain't really got it together yet, so this is for them. If you can get something out of it, it would be nice. Please like and subscribe to my channel. Listen, I'm trying to get 100,000 subscribers so I can be like Charmaine and get me a plaque. Ain't that the whole idea about this? Is to get yourself a plaque. She got a plaque. I want a plaque. I want a plaque too. Let me put this down here, not interfering where her face and everything go. And then I'm gonna put dots on here. And this card is gonna be almost done. And I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Line my dot up, stick it there. Don't just try to start rolling because it's not in place to roll. But I might buy some more of these on my way to work tonight. Yes, I gotta work tonight. So after 9 o'clock, y'all can hit me up on Facebook Messenger. We can talk. Because Tracy won't have nothing to do. Make sure you pay attention to the cards and what's going on. We're gonna put this here. That's the inside of the card. So you got this nice quote. Of course, I'm rewarded because I love you. Oh, isn't that cute? And then they can write their own thing about the person. And the thing about this here, print and cut and flatten it. Listen, I could put my husband's picture down here in these corners. Different pictures of us in our relationship, in our marriage, in these corners. And it will print and cut it out, just like this same square. And it will actually be down there, so you don't have to focus on that. You can do anything you want. I can put a picture of me and him in here, because I'm going to make him a nice card, and I'm going to share it with y'all. But guess what happened? I'm not doing the video over, but I made a mistake. I wasn't paying attention. So my heart is upside down, and my girl is this way. But listen, like I said, if this don't come off, let me try. I hate to do sloppy work. Let me see if I can stick something in my finger under there and take it loose. Loosen up that glue. Because, hey, if you don't pay attention, oh my gosh. Like I said, this thing ain't easy. So I'm going to go in here and loosen up this glue. Because it's a nice card. I don't want to throw it out because I got it upside down. But listen, I ain't the only one make mistakes. And I don't edit what I do on here. Because it's too much trouble to do all that editing. As long as I can get it all, listen, I'm happy. I'm happy. I'm going to take my time and do it right. Just one in the middle. Then when I tell you this stuff stick, you don't mess around with them dots. Alright, golly. Let me make sure I do it right this time. Always something. Y'all know every time we do crafting, us as YouTube people who do crafting and get on this thing, it's always something. We just mess up for some reason. So, that's done. See it? I got my thing in here. You can write on this side. I could have put that on that side and write on this side, but it's okay. Now, I got my hot glue. This is the last one I did. I don't have any more feathers. So I'm going to put this on here because it's red. Just a little glue. That's all. And I'm going to stick it on top of this card by moving this one out. Make sure you open it because I made a mistake earlier with that one. And I'm just going to stick it here. And pretty much the card is finished. If you want to keep watching, you can keep watching, but my card is finished. Make sure no glue and stuff getting all over the place. my card pretty much finished. Yes, it's looking nice. And then I got another one for the bottom. I'm gonna put some glue down here. And I'm just gonna stick this one out the bottom. Oh, look at that glue again. Y'all probably tired of seeing me burn myself. Stick this one down here, try not to cover the words. You got enough time to move it. So now let's stick. So there is my card. I think they look that cute. They look so cute. So this video is pretty much over, but I'm going to take my time. And I got my little red gems here. I got my wax pens here. Make sure you wipe off in case you get something on it, because it don't stick no more after a while. But I got some brand new ones. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to use this and some of this B7000 to put some bling on her earrings. That's all I'm going to do, because you can't leave the earrings plain white, so you got to do something to it. Where's my top? Put it on. So this just basically, if y'all want to continue to watching, this video is over. I hope y'all like it. I was going to add some black, but I'm going to put red. I don't know if I really want to actually sell them to somebody, so I'm not making no more. But if somebody actually, I'm going to make one for my husband. And if somebody actually want a personalized one, I don't have no problem doing it. They make it the way they want, because I think it's very pretty. Oh my gosh. So we had a Mardi Gras contest in the group. Oh my gosh, it was so nice. Y'all need to sign up for my Facebook group and see what these people is doing. When I tell you, these people tell me they was beginners, I don't think so. I can't say that they were beginners. When they making beautiful, I mean, when I tell you their work is beautiful, that work needs to be in the gallery, in a real gallery of art. Because these people telling me they beginners. I don't understand how you're a beginner and you coming up with something like that just from a little video that I did. But OMG. It's called Crafting Together as One. Sign up for that group, y'all. You'll be amazed of what you see and what you're going to learn in that group. Everybody is very helpful. Very helpful. They were in the pictures or in the album section on top of the group. This is 90-pound cardstock. I'm using an Epson printer. I'm going to go through all this in case y'all ask me anyway on my messenger. 90-pound white cardstock. I'm using an Epson printer, Eagle Tank, for to print the pictures. The gems came from Amazon, and the pens are called wax pens. And you can Google any image or anything you want to put on your card from Google. Yes, and don't text me and tell me I'm stealing other people's stuff. Listen, it's on there. I'm going to use it for this video purpose and keep it moving. Y'all, some people quick to come and tell me what I'm doing wrong, but yet still be on my Facebook or lurking around trying to find out what I'm doing. You know, it's almost finished. I'm gonna show it to y'all. I think I got enough glue on here. This will give you some like little added features, you know, but make it the way you is. You don't have to do exactly the same. You might want to put yours in an envelope. So if you put yours in an envelope, then you need flatter flowers if you're going to put it in an envelope. But I wouldn't even put mine in an envelope. I think them cute little cellophane bags, you put it in there with some little tie-ups, something, and a note will come on it and make it a lot more personalized. Let me add some more glue and finish my video. Bye. Hey everybody. It took me literally 2 days to try to upload the video for my Facebook group and YouTube. I couldn't write. I couldn't do anything. I haven't talked to the people. So here's my card. I finally got it together. I put some hearts. I did 2 layers, so you got the black, the white, and then I put some hearts on the corner so the quotes could become on there. And here's the picture that I found on Google, and I put it on the white part card and flattened it so I can do the printing cut with that. And I am finished the video, and I'm going to be uploading to send y'all the link soon.